Shalom, and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Purim Overview number 5. The application of an adult to hear the Megillah, and to hear every word, and what happens if he or she misses a word. So halacha this is more severe than typical Kriyat Torah. The halacha of reading Megillah, here in Megillah. There's other mitzvot, even Kiddush. Theoretically, if a person would not hear a word of Kiddush, but it's not considered one of the essential words of Kiddush, could be he's Yotze. Of course, you have to learn, which word is essential, what's not essential in Kiddush. Of course, make sure you hear every word. You're supposed to hear every word in Kiddush. And if you miss one, how do you know if that's an essential or not? But in theory, you have to hear the essential part of Kiddush. Laning also, most times it's that way. Monday, Thursday, you missed a word, but you heard 3 psukim, and each aliyah could be Yotze. Shabbat morning, you have to hear every single word, so you hear the complete pasuk, at least according to Rav Moshe Feinstein. What mitzvah also must you hear every single word? Kriyat Megillah. Now that's serious. Every word. So 30, 40, 50 minutes of Kriyat Megillah, you cannot miss a word. Not simple, not always easy to focus, especially 30, 40, 50 minutes, and especially if it gets noisy in the shul and the gragers and the hama and the clapping and all that. But this is our obligation. But what happens? A person goes in, she misses a word or two. During Haman, it was quick and I just missed it. So that's it. You got to go to another minion. What do you have to do? So the Shulchan Aruch writes that it's ideal to have a proper Megillah written by a scribe, a sofer, on the cloth. And you could read that along. And if you haven't missed a word, you read from a cloth. Not that realistic. Not all of us have that cloth. We have books. We have a printed chumash with a Megillah in the back. Does that help? The answer is yes. Mishnah Berurah several times in Hilchot Purim writes, if you miss a word, you could read it from your printed version. Basically, it's not halachically kriya, but you're doing it bal peh, as if you're doing it by heart. And the halacha is, if you read a word or two, a pasuk even, bal peh, by heart, that's halachically considered enough for the mitzvah kriyat Megillah. So try not to miss any words, but if a person missed a word or two, or a pasuk or 2 or 3, quickly catch up and then listen to the rest from the Chazan. Rav Yasher talks about the case where a person ran late. The father came home for the first minyan. Then he covered the kids, and now the wife could go out. By the time she got there, read 2, 3, 4 psukim. He even mentions the possibility of making the bracha. The woman comes, makes the bracha on the Kriyas Megillah, and then catches up 3, 4, 5 psukim. Hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully none of this will happen, but it's always good to be prepared to go and know what the halachas are and fulfill the mitzvah properly. Shalom.